y'all doing? Hope you guys are doing fantastic. I'm here today to give you an update on my weight loss journey. If you're interested in seeing my first video where I talk about how I gained a whole bunch of weight and I'm trying to lose it, you can click the link right here and watch it. It's been a few weeks since I did that video and I just kind of wanted to tell you what's going on. So I've been working out about 4 times a week. I go early in the morning and I think that's great if you like to work out to do it in the morning because it allows you to have a ton of energy for the whole day and it sets up your metabolism for the day. So that's what I like to do. But some days I haven't been able to make it in the morning, so I go in the afternoon. And I noticed that I was, eating really clean and I was working out consistently and I was just dropping a ton of weight. Now, the first thing I noticed was that my bra was getting loose. I knew that I was losing my boobs when I put on this dress that I wore a long time ago and it looked like this. And then I put it on again and it looked like that. So I definitely lost about a cup size. And that kind of freaked me out. I'm not gonna lie, it freaked me out because I got scared that I was gonna lose all my boobs in trying to lose weight. And for me personally, and my fitness goals and the way I want my body to look and just, what makes me feel happy about my body, I do want to keep some of my boobs. I don't want them to all go away. And I did start dropping a lot of weight. And it's not like, obviously that's my goal, but my goal is also to be able to keep my curves. And I know with a lot of women, that's a big concern with weight loss is, am I going to be able to keep my curves? Now, when I talked to people about this, a lot of people started suggesting me to do weight training. And I was like, no, I'm not lifting weights because I do not want to get bulky. And I was talking to different trainers and different people. And the funny thing about losing weight or just fitness in general is you talk to so many different people and they all tell you a bunch of different things. So you really have to do your own research and trial and error to figure out what works for you. And I did slow down on my cardio because the cardio was what was allowing me to, lose my weight and lose some of my boobs. And I started focusing a little bit more on weight training. And so I do lift weights now. I lift more than I do cardio. So it's helped me a lot in toning my body and also shedding weight in parts that weren't coming off. So for example, I had back fat. I know I talked about that in my last video. And the cardio, it just wasn't enough for me. And I figured I needed to do something different. So I started doing my weight training and doing the rows, the rowing machines, lifting weights and doing, I don't know what they're called, but lifting weights. And so that way this side was going down some. And I noticed that most of my back fat is now gone. And there's still some, but almost all of it is gone now. I had on a halter top yesterday and I was like, what? There's no back fat. So the weightlifting helps so much with that. As far as keeping your boobs, okay, when I did my own research, I realized a lot of the fitness girls that I see on Instagram or wherever, they have these crazy bodies, super fit, big boobs, nice, great peach booty. Most of them had implants. They had surgery. They had plastic surgery on their breasts. So they lose all their weight, they build all the muscle, and then they get a boob job. So that way they have, that figure. Because it can be really difficult to keep your boobs depending too on what size boobs you have, and just genetically it can be really hard to keep them. Me personally, I'm not interested in getting a boob job. I'm interested in keeping my boobs. But if my breasts were really small naturally, I'm not saying that I would be against getting something like that. I am not as interested now in losing weight as much as I am in losing inches. So my goals have sort of changed down the line. I do need to lose a little bit more weight in my stomach, so that way my waist can get a little smaller, but it's more about inches rather than weight. And now that I'm doing weight training, now that I'm doing a lot of squatting, a lot of stuff with my abs, a lot of stuff with my arms and my back, I might start weighing more because muscle weighs more than fat does. And so I can't look at the scale and say, this is how much I weigh, and so I'm doing poorly because now I weigh more. So I'm eating more and I'm working out more and lifting more. So I'm going to weigh more, but I want to lose inches off of my waist. I want to lose my back fat, and I want to lose I do have a little bit of cellulite still on some parts of my legs. But so far it's been going great. I know that you guys do know that most of it is what you eat. I mean, as hard as that is, it's just the truth. But I truly believe that life is made for living, and I'm going to eat what I want to eat sometimes. I cannot live my life eating healthy and clean every single day, because a lot of the foods I like are not healthy, but I'm going to eat it. So I do have cheat days and I don't like calling it that because then I feel like I'm living this weird life where I'm cheating on my food, and I don't like the thought of that. So I just have days where I eat what I want to eat. And then during the weekdays, typically I meal plan for the week. I take my food to work and I'm eating like the same thing every day. And in the evening, I'm eating the same thing every day. So that makes it easier for me. But it is mostly diet. If you have fitness goals for yourself, if there's spots on your body that you really need to work on, then you might need to start incorporating weights into your routine. It all depends. If you go on Instagram, you can see videos of people who all weigh the same weight, but all look different based on their height, based on the muscles, based on their curves. And so it just depends. There are certain foods that you can eat that can help with keeping your curves. I don't really know how that works, to be honest with you. I do know that I incorporate flax seeds into my smoothies and things like that, and that does help with your overall health. I don't know how much that's really helping with that, but whatever. And I do know that a lot of people say that when you do lift weights and stuff, you can get your chest to sit up higher because there's muscles in here, and that can give you the illusion that your breasts are big or they're like, you see the men who do a lot of weight training and it's almost like their boobs are bigger than yours because their chest is up so high. Basically, a lot of fitness trainers suggest doing that so that way you give off that illusion that you have perky big boobs. Not really interested in that. I just kind of want to keep what I have. Like I said, I just want to keep what I have. I just want to maintain, and I don't want to shed too much weight. So that's just kind of like a small little update on what's going on with me and kind of how I was freaking out over that and what I'm doing now so that I can feel a little bit better. And yeah, so I will come back and I will do a video on what I eat, and I will also try to do a video on the exercises that I do. I have been feeling great. I have gotten a ton of people telling me that I look great. It's not like the whole like, oh, have you lost weight? It's just, oh, you look really good. And so, it's not like I'm dropping a ton of weight. I'm just trying to get things to sit where I want them to sit and be strong and healthy. So anyway, I just wanted to come and share that with you guys. I hope you guys are doing great. Let me know if you have questions, and good luck to all of you guys. Don't give up. Summer 16, baby, we coming. And it's a lifestyle. It's a lifestyle. It has to be a lifestyle. You can't look at it as I'm trying to lose weight. It has to be, I am trying to stay fit. This is who I want to be forever. And if you have that mentality, it just makes it so much easier on yourself when you're trying to get out there and make it happen for yourself. I hope you guys are all doing great. If you have any questions, please let me know. And if not, big kisses to you all. Mwah. And I will see you in the next video. Peace, love, and light.